I'm Dan McKenna. I graduated from Monash Architecture in 2013. Studying architecture at Monash, there's a really strong culture of pushing the students to kind of find their own way and just exposing them to totally different ways of thinking. You couldn't really hide. You sort of had to pin your work up on the wall, stand up next to it and say, you know, this is what I think and this is why it's good, this is why it's bad, all those sorts of things in front of your peers. You know, after doing that week after week after week, you really saw a dramatic increase in your, skill and productivity and your ability to rethink things and start again and refine your skills and change directions. That's definitely what I took out of the course, and it's really shaped the work that I've done so far and kind of where I'm going at the moment. I was in the very unique and lucky position to be working on the design of a building that, I knew that we would be living in there eventually. So I was involved at Breathe Architecture, where I was working at the time. Through the documentation stages, we knew which apartment was going to be ours, and we knew where we sat in the building, and I was fully in it in 3D every day, which was, good, really good. I don't work as an architect traditionally. I work for Nightingale Housing. It's a startup company that its sole aim is to kind of revolutionise the housing model in Melbourne, which I think a lot of people would agree needs some serious work. I'm really enjoying the role that I have at the moment. What I'm doing is looking after and looking out for all the Nightingale projects, that whether they're in planning and construction, in design phases. The other half of my role is looking at sites and running feasibilities and becoming quite quick and nimble at chopping up a site, having a feel of how many apartments, how high we can go on the site, so that then we can take that to Nightingale Architects and say, okay, here's your piece of land, here's your 5,000 people on a wait list who really want to buy one of these apartments. Let's make a really, really great building. The course at Monash prepared me to feel comfortable jumping out into the deep end, I guess, to see those problems and try and create solutions that address those problems as best as we can, and as quickly as we can, and as efficiently as we can. So I think, that rigorous aspect of the course and that kind of pushing yourself continually, that really has prepared me for the direction that I'm going at the moment in the work that I'm doing.